Hi, how are you doing, Aquarius? This is your reading from July 2nd to July 10th. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope everything's fine. Let's get into your reading. Just off the bat, I feel like at this time you're being protected. I know, like a lot of people say that, and as a viewer, I do not expect you to understand that. So, but being protected is sometimes you get in these situations. They could be frightening, they could be scary, they could be if like a split-second decision, and that's what I mean, like being protected. That's what I'm feeling. That's what's happening. I feel like with your decision making, I feel like you're gonna get some assistance. Your intuition is gonna be on point. Coming up, I really feel like be careful of bad decisions. People around you might quite be making some awful decision. They might not see it now, but in the future, sometime down, I feel like they're gonna really start to that's gonna start to really show out. I have a feeling. Oh man, I forgot to turn off the fan. I have a feeling like it's about time to really channel in and focus on yourself. It's about time to really just worry about you and spend some time with you. It's about time to really start figuring out where you want to go within your life. How do you want to grow? How do you want to change? How do you want to advance? It's about time to really start becoming the best version of yourself. And you might see this in terms of towers happening. Towers sometimes are bad things, but I really feel like this time way around, it's not bad. It's just trying to help you and to build a stronger version of you. I feel like whatever you do or whoever you are, I feel like in the future you're gonna be a lot more stronger as an individual. In your career, in your life, in your romance, I feel like you're going to be standing strong. However, another thing is you're going to realize, like, before you get on that level, you got to go through a lot of pain. You got to go through a lot of heartbreaks. You got to go through a lot of losses just so that you can understand that, hey, life is not like this. Oh, the perspective I had is not about this. It's about, just, I don't know how you're going to see your life, but it just has that ring to it, I get a feeling, I don't know, probably on the 2nd to the 9th, I feel like something might happen. Events might take place that just push you forward. Push you forward to getting things done. Pushing forwards to really set you up for a whole new wild environment, community, society, and your own growth. It's about time to shine, and before you get on that big screen, before you even start like illuminating, before you start being the star in front of people's eyes, I feel like you gotta go through the pain as an individual personally, that when you get out there they see the diamond you really are. So I've been telling people, like, you can see stones all around, stones laying down, and that's nothing new, but diamonds a bit different. They're still stones, however, they're made through a lot of pressure. And for you, I feel like you gotta go through that. You might feel that, you might be going through a lot of changes, things happening, inside or outside, growth, and just like you gotta change things, environment, friends, and it's just trying to make you a whole lot better. You might be going back to your to do things you haven't done in a minute, like in the past, things you might have put them aside, or you were kind of like reconnecting with your younger self, or just things you used to do as a kid, they come back, or just things you used to enjoy back then and now you don't have time, they come back. You could see friends coming back within your life who you haven't seen in a minute, situations, testing in terms of being tempted. Feel like that's gonna happen. However, you gotta be strong, you gotta change, you gotta stand strong. The person they see today, you don't want them to see the same person tomorrow. You gotta grow personally and individual, and yeah, that's what helps you grow. All right, anyway, let's get in your reading. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I hope it resonated. did I say? The second to the 10th? Is it? I hope so. All right. Okay. Let's continue reading. What does Aquarius need to know? First things first. Okay. First things first, you don't have control of what's happening within your life. You don't have a say in it. You don't have, like, there's nothing you can do to make things happen like what you want. You know, like, let's say you want to get in a relationship, or just you want to do something or become somebody. There's nothing you can do to just make it happen in a split second. That's not a bad thing, because that's actually a good thing in terms of you start off with a magician who talks about, you know, having all the tools you need to make yourself you who you can be. The magician just speaks of, like, yo, the universe gave you every single thing you need to make what you like. Let's say you want to be an artist, kind of like the universe gives you paint and canvases. It's kind of like, hey, go ahead, do this, and just like it's your responsibility to just focus on you and get your own things in life, like get closer to your goal. Anything you need is gonna come in, and that's why I said, like, you have no say in it. You have no ability to change weather, like nothing. You just do you, focus on you, and just, you know, work on yourself. You know, the universe is spinning the wheel right now, and it's kind of like a current thing going, you know. But where that is leading, it's leading you to happiness with the sun. Sun really shows like your happy times are really coming up ahead. So I don't know what you're stressing about. I do not know what you have in mind. I just feel like, especially on the 4th, I don't know what's gonna happen on the 4th of July, but you know, fucking, okay, now I remember. But yeah, some event or some shit might happen in your life on the 4th of July, so I don't know what's that about. And with the sun really showing up, I feel like happy times are ahead, you know, with your friends, family. I really see in terms of you and somebody who you just feel entangled with. I don't know, you just feel like, you know, you're gonna be happy, but you're gonna be happy with somebody who you vibe with. That's the best way I can put it. Put it like this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, you're breaking out of the shell, you know, you kind of like, you might be leaving friends behind, you might be leaving old mentalities behind, old habits behind, old, I want to say old thinking, but I really, like, you growing. That's why I'm like, you gotta really focus on yourself. If a butterfly is trying to, like, if a moth is trying to turn into a butterfly and he just focuses on just like, I don't know what the fuck is outside, and it's just like, it's not gonna really become that if it breaks out of its shell like that. It's just like, focus on you, just stay within you, because you're breaking that limit you gave to yourself. You're breaking those standards you gave to yourself to really, to really become a star you were meant to be, to really become a whole deity, I want to say. Just become like a whole glowing individual, like you're gonna be shining in people's eyes. So like, before that moment comes, what do you want to add on your record? What do you want to add on your name? What do you want to add on your resume, I guess? What do you want to put out there? You know, who do you want to be before this time of you really like being the light for everybody? What do you want for yourself, and what do you dream of? You know, like, pursue that, achieve that, because also justice is on, I don't know. I don't, like, sorry, my mind kind of, it gets crazy a bit. Like, I'm just listening to a song by Michael, some shit, all right? It says, my, oh, my, oh, my. I don't know. If I remember it, I'll put it in fucking description, but I don't know, it has a beautiful melody. That's the shit that's playing in like my mind. I don't know where that shit came from, but fuck it. So yeah, you do have justice on your side. I feel like things are going to be falling on your side. Things are going to be, it's kind of like you're gonna be protected. You are protected, like I said before. like with the justice, if unfairness has been done to you, I feel like it's about your time to really like sit back and watch karma take place within people's lives, people around you. Yes, you might have to lose some friends, some things. However, it's just like you're doing all of this so that you can really get on the next level. And with the hangman, I just feel like you need a whole new perspective, to see a whole new perspective. Like, let's say if I do this and I haven't been doing it, what's gonna happen? If, you know, if I start to really work on this I've been slipping on, and what's gonna happen? If I stop doing this shit I've been doing for like the past 5 months, years, what's gonna happen? Just put in that little bit of effort, because you know what the light is, you know what right and you know what's wrong. It's so much easier to do the wrong than to do the right. But you know what right is, you know what wrong is, and you know what you need to do. Sometimes we can't leave our old selves behind, but I just see you really breaking up. Speaking of butterflies, there's a butterfly in there. Oh man, that song is stuck. It has a really good melody, like pianos and fucking violins, some shit. It's just amazing. Anyway, four of cups and 2 of pentacles. I feel like you have some offers coming. It's just like you're not checking them out. I feel like you might not even be interested. You might not be even looking at them, or you know, worried, or like they're not on your mind, you know. And I just feel like it's because you're taking a break, you know. You're doing that, you're putting in effort, and you know you want some personal time yourself to just relax and just disconnect. It's kind of like you're working and just work hard, play hard type of energy. However, somebody's giving you an offer, somebody's giving you a hand, and you know I feel like you're not even like bothering to check it out, but you know it's up to you, you know. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh god, oh my god. That's why. That's crazy. I feel you. Oh, speaking of the Tower, speaking of the 10 of Swords, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is happening? Alright, so, I feel like it's about time to take a detour. We have 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, 9 of Wands, the Tower, and the Page of Swords. You know, I feel a good energy of feeling backstabbed. It's a feeling of just being left behind to just deal with you, you know. And I feel like you realize that you feel that that's why you want to do things by yourself. You want to do things your own way, you know. With the 9 of Wands, I get a feeling of, you know, you're putting up a barrier, because I feel like people who you have let in within your life, they have kind of hurt you. They have really like betrayed you. They have really been, I feel like, snakes just slipping behind your back to just get what they want, and you know, at the same time come back to you to get what you want, you know. There's a barrier you're putting up because inside you're going through some, I want to say cleansing. Inside you're going through some tower moment in terms of that shit's gonna fall down. That shit is gonna really help you like start brand new and just look at yourself and be like, what do I want for myself? I feel like that's another reason you started with a magician. It's cause, you know, you just, how would I say this? You just like, the universe is giving you options to make a whole new beginning, you know, within your life. and changes. You know, like you have the tools, you have the hands. I'm sorry if you don't have hands. You have the tools. You just gotta make it happen. You know, but yeah. After that, nobody's trying to really like. You're not letting anybody. You having communication, but it's kind of like you just holding that in. You're kind of like, okay, just yeah, just let them act. Like, okay, that's just how you kind of get close with the page of swords. It's just like, okay, say what you gotta say. Okay, that's the feeling. Man, do you guys want me to keep on going? Cause oh no. All right. Interesting. Oh. Oh, that's nice. So things just on here, things just take a turn. With the with the Six of Swords, it's a feeling of you lending a hand somebody. I feel like you assisting, helping out, performing your duty, some sort of service. Could be even your job where you know you're giving what people really need, but I really see this as helping somebody out. With a hermit, I really feel like with a hermit energy is it's a feeling of you just going in within yourself and just having this conversation with yourself, just talking to yourself, you know, wondering what's happening, or just where you're headed within your life. And with the devil, I really feel like with the devil, you might be talking to a Capricorn, you might have your own toxic habits, and you might have your own. I really feel like this is a person because the Page of Wands just follows next, which talks about communication, verbal or like phone call wise. And with devil being here, I just feel like you could be talking to somebody who has Capricorn in their chart, or just who's a Capricorn. But could be like you could be just also indulging into like a toxic relationship, and you know you talk and it makes you happy, or just really see this as just talking to somebody. But yeah, you're helping them out. Happiness is a big thing for you. You know, you're going through like a 2-for-1. You're gonna get hot one time, but you're gonna be happy for a long time. Building a foundation for yourself, based on your beliefs, based on your ideas, based on your plans. I feel like you're building, you know, you're making things happen. Understand that it's told you. The sun is just not leaving your deck. Jesus Christ. I think maybe I am tripping. What the fuck is that? Then one last one. I see a love in the horizon. Could be a new relationship. You could be meeting new people. Can I just get one last one? I'll just take that, I guess. But that leaves me on a note that is not clear. That leaves me on a note that is not so clear. Can I get one last one? Yep. Okay. You're having your fears, your troubles, nightmares, just wondering we got things are gonna go, well, things are gonna be, or just things come to existence. You're wondering, just I feel like you're just a bit scared. More like you were worried, which is crazy because I see the sun. Like I told you, you have like 3 major arcanas in this spread right there. That's why I did not want to leave it on the major, because it could mean a lot of things, but I wanted to see like just one more outcome. You have the sun, which really just talks about, sorry, seems like I'm not interested in these readings. It's just, that's how I read it. Like, memorize it and close my eyes, just start talking, or maybe start falling asleep. All right. You start off for the Sun and the Ten of Cups. The Sun, it really talks about, like I said, happiness, joy. Especially with the star being your sign, I really feel like you are illuminating a lot of life, a lot of energy. People could be really kind of like levitating towards you. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the reason why somebody's coming in to give you an offer. What is it? Ten of Cups and the Four of Cups. I don't know. I see you like emotionally fulfilled, emotionally happy for some reason. Maybe it might be a new relationship coming in, and you feel some sort of way. And with I think I saw the King of Cups. It's kind of like you keeping your distance, but you love them, you feel them, like you need them, or just like emotionally you crave for them. But how it seems on in reality, it's kind of like you don't even care. However, with the Four of Cups, somebody's trying to give you an offer. Somebody's trying to lend your hand. Like could be another person. Like, just there's an offer from somebody, just probably love related, but emotionally detected. I feel, with the Ten of Cups and the Four of Cups. Happiness, because this person sees you as the main one. This person sees you like a family goal. This person sees you as wife or husband material. This person really sees you as their source of happiness. Um, I just feel like this could be like somebody who you haven't came in contact in a minute. I know I haven't seen any judgment, but it just could be like you haven't kept in touch with them for like past week or like 2 weeks, like not that far back, just like a couple of weeks or just a month. But you have the Hangman, which says just change your perspective on things, just how you think, the way you're going by things. Try to be a bit observant, and then that's what's like is necessary. Like you realize, oh, this gotta change, and then you just backing out. You're going within your mind, and you're dealing with that within your mind. And when you come out of that, when you figure out what needs to be done or how to do things, your wish comes true. With the Nine of Cups, your wish comes true. Or you could, realize like, I feel happy. For some of you, you might choose to go through a relationship, or just if you want a relationship. Others might choose to stay single. Others might really be, really, because some of you might be totally ignoring the offer that's being handed to you. Others of you might, just go after it. But, it's still going to make you happy. You're still going to be happy. It's just like what could really add on top of who you are to make you a whole other person everybody wants to be with. So that would be a reading. Thank you, Aquarius. And probably I think I'm going to hit the hay. All right, peace.